This man, a predatory sex offender. Edward Clement was indicted last March on charges with multiple sex offenses involving a minor. Since then, the case had been set for trial on 7 separate dates. The reasons? Clement continued the trial on multiple occasions, fired his attorney, and posted bail and fled to California.
I think he was delaying the process in hopes that perhaps what did happen would happen.
Jackson County's senior deputy district attorney Terry Smith-Norton says this March, the state and the defendant agreed to resolve this case for 200 months in prison and a guilty plea. But that didn't happen. The judge was not willing to follow the resolution, and the next day, Clement was able to withdraw his guilty plea. Smith-Norton says the victim was very affected by all of the delay.
But especially was impacted by having come to court expecting him to plead guilty, and then that did not happen.
Since the case wasn't resolved, the victim would have had to testify in a trial. The victim told the district attorney's office she was too shaken and upset to continue with the process and would not testify. Children's Advocacy Center's executive director Tammy Pitson says although this is disappointing, she understands why this happens in sex abuse cases.
The abuse may have stopped, the event may not be continuing, but it's not over because you continue to have to go back to that place and relive it.
Pitson says most people can't imagine what it's like for victims to relive the never-ending cycle of abuse when trials get delayed.
I don't want the message to be that it's about the victims needing to hold accountable their offenders so this doesn't happen to other people, because that's not their responsibility.
The victim's responsibility is to themselves, according to Pitson, keeping themselves safe and getting justice for themselves. Covering your news in Medford, Ariana Rakhshani, News 10.